How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews back with a little bit of Kane lager up in his piece in the form of their Coastal Plain. Yeah, this is a New Jersey lager. Let's see what it's saying here. Government warning. Brewed and canned in New Jersey. 5.4% alcohol by volume. It's hyper fresh, right? Yeah, this is like 2 weeks old for lager. That's super fresh. That's pretty much it. They don't tell you what kind of lager there's in New Jersey. Don't know what's going on there. But, yeah, we'll give it a whirl. Kane. I go down to the brewery every now and then, but some of their beers can hit distro from time to time. Well, we're in the middle of the old COVID-19 kind of self-isolation period, and that means breweries are pushing a lot of their stuff that you'd typically only find at the brewery out into distribution, and that's where I got this. That's one cool thing about the way Jersey adapted to this whole pandemic is that pretty much everything I can either get shipped directly to my door, or delivered, not shipped, directly to my door, or if I want to go pick it up, zero contact, curbside pickup. I pop my trunk, they throw it in, I drive off. That's where I got this. That looks like a nice, soft, unfiltered lager. A little bit darker than I was expecting. I was kind of expecting like a something maybe a little bit, I don't know, lighter, a little bit crisper. Comes off more kind of Vienna lagerish, if you will. Quarter of a pinky finger of a just barely off-white head. Soft, haziness to it, so you got that kind of unfiltered jam going for it. And label-wise, I don't hate this label. This is what King does on a lot of their beers now. This kind of like pattern that kind of comes out, and I don't mind it, but I don't love it. I kind of like their old cans a little bit more, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't hate it. It's just something about the other ones is just a little bit better for me. So yeah, I'm off to a little bit of a. It's not necessarily like Oktoberfest Maibach, but it's not generally just kind of base kind of lager. It's just got a little bit of darkness to it. Not like a Czech lager or something like that. Czech Pils. Anyway, let's get a nose. I mean, there's really not much to that except for a swalt? Is that a word? Soft kind of malt. Swalt. Soft maltiness that comes off slightly kind of doughy, if anything. You know, almost like you get that kind of bready, crackery malt, but it's a little bit doughy to it. Not much, if any, kind of bittering in the nose. Just that kind of soft maltiness. If I was really reaching, it'd be like having a little bit of kind of brown sugar edge to it, but it's very, very subtle. I mean, it's a very light beer to nose. Really not much to it. Let's just dive in. Cheers. Okay. It's a weird tartness to it. I did not expect. Definitely comes off like a Vienna lager in general. Not necessarily in the nose, but the taste. Bittering is there. The malt is beefed up a little bit above what I would call a base lager. But it's not huge. It's not getting towards your like kind of Maibach edge of maltiness. It does have that little bit of kind of subtle brown sugar sweetness. Nothing too crazy though. Again, very, very small. But there's this little bit of tartness coming from it. I don't know what that is. I don't think it's an off flavor. I think it's an ingredient. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe tart's not the word I should use. This is a weird beer. Almost like they put like a different kind of grain in it, and that grain's kind of imparting like, what do they put in lagers? I don't know. I don't think it's like Pilsner malt, fucking Vienna malt. That's definitely in there. Vienna malt's definitely in there. But outside of that, like it's a corn, some kind of weird fucking corn. It could be corn. It could be like spelt or something. It just tastes like it has something beyond like a base kind of maltiness to it. Whatever makes it New Jersey. That's what makes it taste that way. So there's this weird, I'm not going to say off-putting. I'm just going to say weird kind of tartness. It's just odd. And it's not something I typically had in lagers before. I'm not going to sit here and say I hate it. it's not an offensive flavor, but it just threw me for a loop kind of diving into it. Other than that, there is a bittering to it, nothing too crazy. It's pretty generic. If anything, it's kind of like an herbal kind of thing. It's got a really nice mouthfeel to it. I'm assuming this is a Vienna lager with that kind of whatever kind of Jersey twist they kind of throw on it to make it a Jersey lager, or Kane just called it Jersey lager because they're from New Jersey, or they use Jersey ingredients. Yeah, that could be it. Maybe it's all... I don't know. You would think they would say that it would be an all Jersey... New Jersey lager brewed with locally grown and malted barley and corn. It says it right fucking there in the package. I didn't see it till right now. I'm like, why wouldn't they write that on there? And it's literally the black bar says it right on there. So there you go. I'm fucking awesome. So I mean, that's where it's coming from. It's coming, and that's where I was kind of going without knowing. Is that the malt and the corn? Like, I didn't think it was corn, but I thought there was something else in there. The malts in that corn are Jersey born and bred, and that's kind of where I think this is kind of not jumping the shark from being a lager, just a Jersey lager, which is very much on the nose, on point. Yeah, that kind of makes me think differently about the whole beer. I like it more now. Just now that I know why that's there. That little bit of difference coming in, and that's a huge deal. Growing with Jersey grain and Jersey corn. I mean, Jersey corn's typically, everybody knows Jersey corn. It's sweet corn, man. It's delicious. And Jersey grain, not a place known for malt. That's probably imparting a lot of those different flavors. But let's put it this way. I think it's nice. I think it's fun. You acclimate to that little bit of difference. I don't want to say off flavor. Just that little bit of uniqueness. Ends up being a nice, well done, what I assume is a Vienna lager. And just really tasty beer. I like it. That's not the norm when it comes to this style of beer. Let's put it that way. So let's cut to the chase. Is this one of the better lagers that I've had as of late? If I'm going to classify it as lager, because I don't really get much lager vibes off of it. I mean, there's no kind of like, it's not all that clean or crisp because it has density to it, and that little bit of unique kind of malt bill to it kind of leads it away from being crisp and clean. So it doesn't have that going for it. I'm not getting much as far as any like lager yeasty vibes off it. Didn't mention it all during the review. So on that level, it's not even really much of a lager. Now, if you just said this is just left lager off the label, I think it would be a fun beer. It's more Kolsch to me, but I'm not going to sit here and say I need every lager to be like, you know what I mean, a specific old school kind of way. I think it's fun. I think it's tasty, and I think it's worth picking up. I would buy this again. Let's put it that way. Value and availability, I don't know what I paid for it again. When you're doing this online shopping, I don't think it was that much. I think it was like $13. Yeah, for a 4-pack, a 16-ounce lager, it is what it is. And leave you with, if you like what we like this beer. If you like lager, you like Jersey, you like Jersey ingredients, you like Jersey corn, you like Kane, you like lager. Listen, if you're a traditionalist purist, this might not be exactly what you're looking for, but sometimes what you're not looking for is what you need. And that way it's a good thing. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive. Want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. Yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little homemade lager right now. Homebrewed. Not homebrewed. Homegrown? Homegrown. There you go. Lager right now. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.